So the rest of the family has been revealed. The Bandai Tamashii Nations Instagram showed off some new images for their SH Figuarts Spy Family figures of Loid and Yor finally. So very cool to finally have those two revealed at the same time too. It was a very nice treat. This image here, as you can see, the whole family is paired up with each other. You can see Anya there as well. Very excited for these pre-orders to drop, which will be at the beginning of July, actually. Anya's pre-order went up a couple weeks ago. Getting her on Ami was pretty hard, so I expect the same for Loid and Yor, but they will also be available about the same day on places like Big Bad Toy Store and whatnot. So let's go ahead and start off with Loid. Loid looks very nice. I really like what they do with the suit body here. And it just has lots of really nice details, the paint and whatnot. The colors come through really nice. And as you're looking through these images while I'm talking through them, what you're going to notice is when it comes to hands, he has, the regular hands, as well as, from my understanding, about the same amount of hands with gloves on them this time. So that's really cool. So you get relaxed hands, fists, gun-holding hands, and whatnot for both types of hands, without the gloves and with the gloves. Comes with a pistol as well. It comes with a lot of different face options, a lot more than I thought. Sometimes, I wouldn't say they skimp out on the face options, but compared to stuff like Good Smile and their Figma line, where they put in as much as they can, unless it's a Demon Slayer Deluxe figure, they really are putting a lot in these figures, man. Seriously, like Anya's like $50, and she comes with a lot of stuff too when it comes to faces and whatnot. So Loid here coming with all kinds of expressions, a smiling one, a more stern one, more screaming action one, as well as a couple of just one really just like surprised comedic face. I think that's really awesome. I don't really know what else they could have come with. I mean, they kind of add variations to their outfits from time to time. Like he had like a hat at one point. I forget what kind of hat it was, but also like a trench coat. Maybe they could have come with a trench coat. But, I mean, if I really wanted to, I can get a 1/12 scale trench coat. What we have with Loid, from what I'm seeing, a lot of really nice accessories, man. And it's just the only thing I was looking at the elbow joints, and they look a little weird, but I'm fine. Like it's such a nice looking figure, I think. Now, Yor, she also looks extremely well done. My biggest concern is if you notice the straps around her chest, because of her dress is done in a very unique way. I'm wrapping those straps wrapping around the shoulders. I don't know what's going on there when it comes to articulation, and if things can get hindered, if things can pop out. So we'll have to wait and see. But she looks fantastic. I absolutely love how this figure looks right now. She comes with her ice picks. I think they're ice picks, but mostly what the weapons she uses primarily on the job. I think they're a little too big. I could be wrong, but I can also understand if they made them too big, because if they were just a little too small, I mean, they would have to... they may have had difficulties making the hands, like the grip in the hands, smaller to accommodate for that. So to make them bigger, which I have to look at some panels again, maybe they're about the correct size. It's really not a big deal for me. I was pointing out a negative for Loid that doesn't matter too much to me. I was doing the same here for Yor, because the rest of this figure looks fantastic, man. All the poses you can get her in. She comes with tons of different hands and a ton of different faces. She has like a comedic sad face as well. She also has a very surprised screaming face. I'm just really entertained by the amount of stuff that they are giving us with these figures. And also, I want to mention the patterning on the inside of the dress is really awesome. It looks great. Now, I don't know if that skirt piece is also going to get in the way of articulation. I assume it's a soft enough plastic to where it should be fine. The only instance I can think of where they had soft plastic and it didn't get in the way of articulation too much was SH Figuarts Nobara's skirt. That was a soft plastic piece, but also that skirt isn't as long as what we have for Yor's dress. So we'll just have to wait and see. But both of these figures, man, I am very impressed. I think Tamashii Nations have done a really great job with this line based on what I've seen so far. We won't know entirely until all the figures are out. And just very happy that they got this license, worked on these figures, and these figures, to me at least, are looking as good as they are right now. very beginning of July, like July 1st, apparently, from their Instagram is what they said is going to be the pre-order drop date. So look on Amiyami if you want to get it early there, because early as in basically on time, because Big Bad Toy Store is going to get it like 4 or 5 months late. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of these figures down in the comments below. Spy Family's first half of its season is almost over, and we'll get more episodes in the fall, so perfect time to show off these figures. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. See you guys later.